Hello, Pisces. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody had a beautiful day today. Well, it's late. It's 12 o'clock Wednesday morning or 12 midnight. All right, Tuesday going into Wednesday. Welcome in. Welcome back. So happy you're here. If you haven't been with me before, hello, welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis, which I will give you an example of in a minute with my bell. I embody my spirits. They're always with me. I speak to them through my pendulum here. For those of you who haven't been with me before, yes, I speak to my spirits through my pendulum. I know it sounds crazy, yada, yada, yada. I get it. I would say the same thing. This bitch is crazy. But no, it's facts. I speak to them through my pendulum here. I can ask them whatever. I am going live. I don't know when, but please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification on all so you don't miss any more of miss any of my readings or when I do go live. Okay. All yes or no questions. All right. All right. So this is going to be for Pisces Collective. Okay. So please take what resonates and leave the rest to who it belongs to, being that we're all on different timelines and we're all have different lives. It won't resonate with everyone. Subscribe to my channel so my spirits can pick up on your energy. Okay. Please take what resonates again and leave the rest to who it belongs to. All right. All right, so my spirits wanted to pick from this specific deck today. So hidden, it's called Heart's Hidden Secrets. Let's see what spirit has to say to you today. Spirit, I never go this late. Usually I'm always, I can't talk at this time, but they want me to go do it, so I have to listen to what spirit wants me to do, right? So let's see what spirit has to say. I will give you an example of my telekinesis in a minute. If I forget, please go back to my other videos. I have all my other videos have it. Let me just get the first card out here. All right, so what crowns Pisces right now, spirit? What crowns Pisces right now? Right now, what crowns you is troubles, unexpected turmoil. Something shocking is coming towards you, Pisces. This is what crowns you. Something shocking. Okay, some shocking news, some trouble, something unexpected that just happened to you. Okay, something shocking, something that was like, oh my God, what the hell? Something that's giving you turmoil. Like what happened? How did this happen? When did this happen? All right, something like that. All right, what's in there? What's in their third eye? What's in their third eye? Okay, and your third eye is obsession. All right, obsession. This could be somebody that's obsessed over you. Okay, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Maybe somebody's infatuated with you, and you're infatuated with some or something or someone. Take it where it resonates. Okay, I'll get the whole thing, but I don't know, I'm getting nighttime here. I'm getting stars. Maybe for some of you, you stargazers or something, or you stare at the stars with your person, or you're obsessed with the stars or the night or something like that. Getting something like that. Let me show you my telekinesis real quick. Okay, this is my bell. All right, this is clapper. I won't move the bell, but I'll move the clapper with my mind. Okay, guys? They say that telekinesis doesn't exist, but that's bull. I'm here to prove them wrong. Let's go. I want to take you on this journey with me too. So subscribe to my channel so you can see this progress. Okay, that's just with my mind. Okay, that's my third eye. If I go like this with my head up and down, it's even harder. Okay. All right. And also with the energy of my hands, I can also move whatever I have in my other hand. So as such, like this. All right. Oh, okay. So maybe somebody with back problems. I just heard somebody with back problems, liver, something to do with, lungs, maybe something. Okay. Just heard that. All right. So what is in the chakra? What's the third chakra? What's the throat chakra saying right now for Pisces? Pisces, throat chakra for Pisces. What are they saying right now? What are their communication? Communication right now, what you're saying is that you want peace, you want balance, you want a harmony, okay? You want friendship. This can be, right now that you're in this friendship or you're in harmony, you're balanced right now. This can be that you want peace or you're at peace right now, okay? I just heard you want at peace with this addiction, at peace with an addiction, something to do with that, okay? And your heart chakra, that's a side message, but there's you had some kind of realizations here, epiphanies, understanding, an awakening of some sort. This is in your heart chakra. So maybe you awakened to some kind of new love, or you had an epiphany about something or someone, okay, in your heart. Maybe this can be a family member, this can be your person, okay? Some kind of shocking news here. Of course, you're awakening to some sort of something. Okay, so just hang out with me so we can see what the end result here is. Oh, I just heard love. I'm getting love here. I'm getting love. Breaking point. All right, for some of you, you had a breaking point, a limit at you had your final straw. You're overwhelmed with something. You're overwhelmed. But for some of you, you had a breaking point with this, understand this awakening of some sort. You're at your final straw about something here, Pisces. All right, so if somebody's chasing here. Toxicity, pursuit, resilience. This can be you or them. This can be that you're chasing somebody or somebody's trying to chase you. For some of you, you're into football, Eagles. I'm getting, with the green outfit here, a red outfit, but Tigers of something like that. For some of you, you're from Louisiana or you're from the South of some sort. I'm getting Washington State here, Washington D.C. But so for some of you, you're chasing somebody or somebody's chasing you, and for some of you, toxicity is in play here. Somebody's toxic, chasing toxicity, or toxicity is chasing you. Hmm. I just heard chasing the dragon. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's addicted to something. I don't know, someone or something. But we got rejection. This is what grounds you. Rejection, abandonment, dismissed, irrational fear. So somebody dismissed you or you dismissed somebody, okay? There's rejection here. Abandoned. Somebody either abandoned you, you abandoned them, or rejection is here. Maybe you're rejecting somebody. You're resilient to someone here. Hmm. I feel like, for some of you, look, then we got resistance. All right, resistance. Secret admirer, suppressing, timid, I feel like for some of you, you're holding stuff back, you're not saying anything, you're letting people chase after you, Or you can be dismissive. For some of you, you're dismissive, like irrational behavior, or your fear of getting hurt or something. Maybe you got abandoned, or you feel like you got rejected, or somebody rejected you or something like that. But now there's resistance from someone. Like I feel like, someone's not going to be chasing somebody here. Like, okay, then F you, forget you then, maybe somebody's like resisting something here, but I don't know. Somebody's dismissed. Somebody's being dismissed. Dismissal. Look, separation. Maybe for some of you, you're at a distance with your person. Okay, you're at a distance. You're running from them, or they're running from you. Okay, but there's separation, there's space, there's a blockage. And again, I'm getting city. Somebody from the city, New York City, Chicago, something from a big city. Or you can be from a small town. I'm getting, a small town as well. Either or. Big city or small town. Ow. All right. What is this shocking news, this turmoil? Addiction, obsession. What is all this? What is this? Pisces. The 20th this year, March 20th, I'm getting. What's this unexpected trouble? Emotional loss, self-love, intuition, blocked. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. So some of you are like, all about yourselves, self-love. You don't have any love with you right now. Repressed emotions. You're holding something back. Again, dismissed. Your dismissal, emotional block here. Abandoned. I feel like it feels like this, like they got abandoned. There's no more love, or, shocking news about something here. And then we have the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands. Some of you, you're working on something here. You're working on getting your money right. All right, natural leader. Yeah, and entrepreneur. This is overcoming challenges. This is career focused. This is somebody who's a leader, an entrepreneur, who sees the big picture. All right. I'm getting also somebody who loves their job. Okay. And intuition. Intuition is big here. I feel like somebody has a really good intuition. Somebody here can be addicted to something though here. I don't know. I feel like somebody here is all work and no play. Like it's all about work and that's it. No love, no nothing. Just focused on just that, themselves. This can be you or them. Take it where it resonates, okay? What is this peace? What's this balance and harmony? Conflict in the reverse. Yeah, conflict with betrayal and everything else here. What is this? But, this is past resentment. This is, desire to reconcile, making amends, desire to forgive. Yeah, all you want is peace and harmony now for some of you. You want to let go of this betrayal. Some of you, awakened to some kind of betrayal here. Somebody acting strategic, maybe about some kind of money here with this, connection, this person, this union. But yeah, some of you just want, peace and harmony. You want to just forgive, make amends from the past resentment. You want to just move forward, overcoming challenges here. Yeah, look at that, from fighting. Wow, in your heart. This is competition, fighting, conflict, disagreements. Yeah, this is you wanting to, make amends from the past here, from fighting and competition and disagreements. Somebody came to some kind of or awakening of some sort, a realization to this competition, to this fighting. Maybe, for some of you, you don't want to do this anymore. You want to make amends. You had a breaking point here. That's a breaking point. Yeah, you want to move on. Knight of Wands with energy and passionate and, you know, yeah, but you're guarding yourself from this person, though. I feel like from toxicity, you're maintaining control, you're defending yourself. I guess from this fire sign here, I'm assuming guarding yourself from impulsiveness, protecting yourself from toxicity, resilience. I feel like from some of you, you're running from something. Or maybe you're just chasing toxicity, and somebody's defending themselves against toxicity here, though. Period. Somebody's defending themselves, maintaining control, standing their ground, standing what they believe in. And I feel like I just heard somebody's running away from the truth. Somebody's running away from the truth, okay? Justice is here, though. Justice is here. This is clarity. This is truth. This is, cause and effect, balance, law. I feel like, for some of you, you're going to be defending yourself in court. Some kind of justice. You're going to be having to defend yourself against these people who are toxic. Or who again, something was abandoned here. And there's going to be clarity, rejection with justice. Somebody's going to be rejected, dismissed. For some of you, you're going to have your case dismissed. There's a case that's dismissed here. Somebody's going to defend themselves and they're going to have their case dismissed. And maybe there was a car accident or some sort, something with the car accident, something running. I don't know. I'm getting that too. Okay. What else, Spirit? What is this? What's this shocking turmoil? What is this? This emotional loss, repressed emotions. Yeah, somebody's not, I feel like doesn't want to hear the truth or something like that. Drastic changes, destruction of the old, unpleasant surprise, wake up call. Yeah, look, unexpected, shocking, a wake up call. All right, of repressed emotions. So there's gonna be, an unpleasant surprise here. There's gonna be a wake up call, a turmoil of some sort, some shocking kind of news. All right, and I feel like it's somebody's is not wanting to hear the truth, okay, or repressing their emotions, okay, or just like self love, just all about them. Defeated, all right, defeated is here. So feeling nothing is going right, lost sense of having of lost, overcome by adversity, okay. So this is obsession, defeated, feeling nothing is going right. I feel like it's because there's some kind of addiction that's going on. This can be at work for some of you. This might be, for some of you, your things at work are not going right. You know, And this is dignity, all right? Dignity is here, not compromising, loving yourself first. Yeah, look, because all you want is peace and balance, okay? And you just want to desire to forgive, all right? You want to standing in your truth. You want to stand in your truth. You're loving yourself first now. You just want harmony and balance in your life. You're not compromising. You're loving yourself, and you're moving on. Movements here, advancing to the next level. You're going forward despite the challenges, despite these people being in competition and the fighting and the tension and the disagreements. Yeah, you're seeing progress. You know, you no longer want to, you want to make peace. You want to keep it pushing, go forward, despite all these people with their fighting and their competition and the rivalry and the jealousies. You're out of there. You're loving yourself. Okay? You're in your power. You're standing in your power. You're getting your power back. You're taking your power back. All right? You're cultivating your inner strength because you had a breaking point here. So now, you're fearless, impulsive. You're living from an empowered place. They're saying you're taking your power back. You're moving into your power now. You're seeing progress. So they're saying they're going forward despite the challenges and taking your power back here because you're standing your ground. Seven of Wands. Yeah, you had a final straw about something. You're like, okay, you're overwhelmed, you're at the breaking point, and now you're taking your power back. All right. And now we have here desiring, wishful thinking. You're yearning for something or someone, and I feel like somebody's chasing, somebody's chasing this person, and somebody's defending themselves a bit against this toxicity. Somebody's fantasizing about wanting some. I don't know. I feel like it's toxic. The other person is like no, another person is like yeah. Up in it, chasing, wanting somebody. Other person is like no. They got their guard up. They want no parts of that. All right, independence. This is what grounds you. Independence. Follow your intuition. They're saying. All right. Possessing magical powers. This is you, Pisces. Start to explore new territory. They're saying start to explore new territory. Abandon whatever that you have going on. Abandon ship. Okay, rejection, irrational fear. So they're saying to start to explore new territory here. Abandon whatever that you have, this fear. Because cause and effect is here, balance is here, justice, truth and clarity. So I started to explore new territory. You're gonna see truth in something here. You're gonna see the truth in something. For some of you, you need to just to be single. To be single, yeah. To separate. With drastic changes with this, yeah. This is unpleasant surprise here for sure. Destruction of the old. So something's about to, something is about to close and something's about to close down. Something's about to stop. Boredom. Yeah. Boredom. Longing for a change. Something's about to stop. Yeah. Wanting more out of life. This is you. You had a wake up call. You're bored of the daily routine of the same old shit. Wanting more out of life now. You had an unpleasant, you had a wake up call of some sort. Some kind of some unexpected turmoil, some shocking news here. Maybe there was a third party involved here, okay? Maybe you feel defeated against this. Maybe they were, some kind of addiction. There was, other people interfering here. There's possible love triangle. Maybe there's too many people involved. But for some of you, overcome by adversity, you feel defeated. You feel nothing is going right with this thing, with this person. Maybe your person. Maybe there's a third party involved. Maybe there's too many people. Possible love triangle here. And you're longing for a change. For some of you, you're bored of this third party shit. Look at, and then luck is on your side, guys. We're under peace, luck, good fortune, positive change, fulfilled wishes. That's right. Unexpected happiness. Okay, unexpected happiness, because you're letting your past resentment go. You're in your peace. You're balanced. You're standing in your truth, and you're loving yourself. Look at that. You're not compromising. You're loving yourself first. So now positive changes are happening. Something unexpected is about to happen, though. Definitely unexpected, unexpected here. And I feel like it's because of luck and peace and harmony. You're going to be at balance up with something here. What's the Five of Wands with movement? Yeah, I feel like this is Eight of Wands. So delays. So any pace is a good pace, they're saying. All right. And this is with your understandings and your awakenings. You can't rush the progress here. This epiphanies and realizations about this competition and everything and this movement. You're seeing progress. So go forward despite your challenges. It might be frustrated. You might be seeing slow results. But they're saying that you can't rush this progress, that any pace is a good pace. A snail, you might be seeing snails, okay? But you're going at a snail's pace here. But this can be with some kind of realization that's taking a long time for you to see. These delays, something's delaying here. Something's being delayed. You might be frustrated by the slow results with something, but look, something's about to come to an end, the world. All right, a completion of a major milestone is about to, because a breaking point. Look at that. Right above that is a breaking point, and then taking your power back. So you're going to be broadening your horizons. An end of a journey is coming. All right, because you're at a breaking point. There's a limit here. All right, there's a fulfillment time and success. Fulfillment time. So the world is coming to a completion. Something is coming to an end here. There's a breaking point. All right. You're going to be taking your power back. So you're broadening your horizons here. Look, you take dice. Time to take a risk. You're getting out of your comfort zone of some sort. You're leaping into the unknown. Yeah, adventure waits. Adventure waits. They're saying to take a risk with something here. You're getting out of your comfort zone. Doing something that you haven't done before. And then something, look, lightning. Shocking events. Here we go again. Shocking events. Shocking events. Shocking events. Unexpected happiness. Something's about to happen, guys, here. Sudden, something fast. Something's movement going forward here. Love striking you unexpected. Some shocking events about to happen. Something shocking, though, is about to happen. Something fast, sudden, a sudden change, a fast change of some sort. So follow your intuition about something here. They're saying some kind of shocking events that are about to happen. Something unexpected is about to happen here. Unexpected happiness is what it says here. Unexpected happiness. So, and with this, peace and harmony, and then, desire to forgive and making amends, something's about to happen here. Some sudden change with something, and it's going to be good. What else, Spirit? What else do we have here? What do we have? Purse, pay attention to your finances here. It's saying pay attention to your finances. Something unexpected can be, coming along. So look, great happiness, okay? Great happiness. This is with the luck. That's what I wanted to. This is with the luck, the good fortune. A sincere wish will be granted. There it is. A sincere wish will be granted. Needle and thread. For some of you, this is what you do. You sew, maybe you're crafters, DIY. You're good with your hands. You fix things. Maybe you play an instrument, something to do with your hands though. But great happiness is here. Harp. Pay attention to your finances. A sincere wish will be granted. Yeah, this is with the peace and harmony, absolutely. I don't know, dragons and fishes are significant. Dragon and fishes. What else? What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? So we have grapes. For some of you, you love grapes, time to go out and have fun. I just heard wine. Wine. For some of you, you drink some wine. Okay. But it's saying it's time for you to go out and have fun. Grapes. All right. Time to go to the next level. They're saying go forward despite these challenges of people being, all a competition with you and all that, the rivalry, It's time to go out and have fun. Forget all that. All right. Any pace is a good pace. But handshake. There's a handshake here. A meeting with the stranger could be important. So a meeting with the stranger can be important. And this can be maybe, broadening your horizons is right underneath the world. So this is a completion of a major milestone. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be traveling because the world is right on top of one another here. The world, this can be overseas, broadening your horizons. I feel like somebody's going overseas here. Meeting a stranger can be important. Maybe you have a handshake going on. Maybe, something here, though, taking back your power or of something. And then we have the claw. The claw. So be careful. Do not take risk. And then look, time to take risk. Right beneath that. Whoa. So be careful, guys, they're saying here. Be careful about this risk. Be careful about this risk. Okay? Because this dice and then claw came out. Be careful. Do not take risk. And then it says time to take risk here. And they're right on top of one another. Okay? So this is telling me right here to be careful about this risk. Because right above that is Seven of Wands, to keep guard. All right? Defend yourself. Keep yourself guarded. And then right above that is toxicity. Chasing. Okay? Maybe chasing a dream of some sort. Desiring something that you want. Because desiring is right there too, right in the same line. Fantasizing, wishful thinking. So please be careful. Do not take any risk. All right? Be careful. Do not take any risk. You might be getting out of your comfort zone here. Wow. Opportunity or windfall. Opportunity or windfall. Carrot. I just heard bad eyesight. Yeah, so just be careful. It says don't take any risk. Something about something to do with that, and to stay guarded. Maybe somebody's going to want you to take a risk on something, and they're saying to be careful about it. All right? Be careful. but there's an opportunity or a windfall of money that's about to come in, but just be careful about it. Just do your diligence with it. Read all the fine prints. Follow your intuition. Most of all, follow your intuition, they're saying. Okay, follow your intuition. It might be shocking or something unexpected, but there's some kind of unexpected opportunity coming, or a shocking windfall of money, something like that, or a shocking news. Can't wait to see what this is. All right, let me know if this resonates with you guys, okay? All right, let me give you an animal that you've been seeing or will be seeing. Maybe you saw this already, or you're gonna see a dove. Maybe for some of you, you're gonna be seeing doves, or you already saw a dove. Maybe TV, the 3D person, on a book, online, whatever. But it means inner peace. It means inner peace. Look at that, the peace. Release worries and embrace tranquility. Let simplicity flow within, finding stillness amidst life's chaos. All right. Wow. So they want you to release worries and embrace tranquility. All right. Let simplicity flow within, finding stillness amidst life's chaos. All right. So just be careful. All right. Just be careful. Find your inner peace. Simplicity is always best, around all this chaos. Okay. So there's going to be some kind of surprise, some kind of shocking something coming up, all right? A wake-up call, some shocking, unexpected news, something, all right? Some kind of shocking event, something. All right, so this was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because mean people suck, okay? I love you guys. I love you, Pisces. I will see you soon. All right, peace out.